Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Saima. I'm a nurse from Pakistan, currently working here in the UK. If you haven't met me before, I've given you my introduction. I provide information about UK nursing and the process of becoming a nurse here in the UK. We discuss each and every bit about UK's lifestyle here in this channel. So if you are new, please consider subscribing. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. So basically this channel is for you. You can ask me anything. You can ask me about the process of becoming a nurse here in the UK, accommodation here in the UK, whatever you can think of in the UK, you can ask me about that thing. All right, I'll be more than happy to answer any queries if you have. So let's start the topic. In today's video we are going to talk about, as a nurse, how can you double up your income, how can you earn extra, and how can you work smart and double your income and earn more than 4,000 pounds. So this is all we are going to discuss. If you are interested in this topic, please watch the video till the end. So basically it's not difficult to make 4,000 to 5,000 pounds here in the UK as a nurse. Yes, you heard me right. It's not difficult. So I will tell you all the process how you can do it. All right guys, so there was a restriction before that you can only work 20 hours extra, or you can only work 20 hours bank shift, but that rule has been changed. Now you can work as much as you want in your sponsoring trust. There is no limitation. All right, you can do, because it is going to be considered as overtime, and there is no restriction such as 20 hours anymore. But what they used to do was 48 hours per week, including, like, you can do overtime and 37.5 hours of your duty, and you can make up to 48 hours per week. That was the rule before, but now it has been changed. Now you can work as much as you want. So basically you have 37.5 hours work rota. All right, that's your regular duty. So in a week you work 3 days long days or 3 night shifts, and the following week you do 4 days night shift or 4 days long days in order to make 37.5 hours. All right, so that's your schedule. All right, here in the UK, that's the duty rota they follow. But if you have any childcare issue, if you have any problem, you can of course split up your hours. That won't be a problem, I think. All right, so what I'm saying is how you can double up your income. In those 3 days when you have duty rota for 3 days, you can work 2 bank shifts. All right, and then if you want so 3 plus 2 bank shift, 5 days, you will still be having 2 days to rest. Okay, when you are working 4 days that week, you can do 1 bank shift. All right, if you want to do 2, that's perfectly fine. But if you want just to relax your mind and give yourself some time, it's better to do 1 bank shift on that week when you have 4 days duty. All right, so we have 4 weeks in a month, so we did 2 duties in a week when we were working 3 days. So 2 and 2, 4, and then 2, 6 bank shifts. All right, now here you need to think about when you are going to work on those days, like what days you should choose. Basically you should choose Saturday or Sunday because they pay you better. Most likely on the Sunday you're gonna get 200 pounds, so which is really good. If you can choose, if you're happy to do night shift, better for you to do night shift, because also in the night shift you earn 30% extra. So Sundays and night shifts you earn extra money. If you do long day in a working day, you're gonna get 150 to 160 pounds per day. All right, so I think it would be good for you to do long days on a weekend and the night shift. All right, so we did, let's say we did 6 bank shifts, and then you did it on Sundays or Saturdays, so it will make up to 6 plus 2, 1,200 almost, right, if you do on the weekend or on the night shift. All right, so that's a good amount. If you are earning that amount in a month, as the bank shift only, you could do that. In on also guys, here we are very short of staff, so they always message in the WhatsApp group. When you're in a ward, they include you in the WhatsApp group, and then in the WhatsApp group they always add like we need staff today, if someone wants to come and do overtime, so you can do overtime also. There is no limitation. And honestly, I'm telling you, if you don't get any shift in the bank, you can do overtime. All right, that is your extra. So let's say your salary was 2000 or 2000 in this month, your regular salary. We have did 6 bank shift, we were just relaxed, we enjoyed like we did not work very hard, so we still managed to get 1200 pounds. So 2000 plus 1200, 3200, right? And if you did any overtime, that's extra. So that's being said, now the regulation, the rules and regulation has been changed, so you can work as much as you want. And then also, if you want to work in the agency pays you more than the bank shifts. All right. And also for the agency, because agency there will be not your sponsoring trust, you can only work 20 hours in the agencies. That is the rule that's being implemented. So in the agency you can work 20 hours. So you have worked a lot, 20 hours per week. All right, 20 hours per week. So you have loads of opportunity to earn extra money. Let's say in the trust where you worked on the 4th day, when you had the duty rota 4 days a week, you worked only 1 bank shift there, so 5 days. If you want to pick up 1 agency shift in those days, guys, then you will be working 2 days as agency. All right. And agency, they pay a lot. I mean, sometimes there are agency where they pay 35 pound per hour, or 40 hours 40 pound or 45 pounds per hour. So you need to work with those agencies if you want to earn extra and double up your money. So what I'm saying is, when you work on the weekdays, the payment is less. When you work on the weekends and the night shift, the payment is 30% extra. I'm a bit clumsy today. All right, so 30% extra. So you need to make your decision wisely. One more thing that you can do is, we have annual leave. We have loads of annual leaves, 268 hours, 268.5 hours per annum. All right. So if you think about it, and if you divide it on 37.5, I think it makes 7 weeks, I believe 7 weeks. Yeah. So if you're going to go home, we only get annual leave or off work 1 week maximum. All right. 1 month maximum, 4 weeks you can get and go home. That's the only usually it's 3 weeks, and then with the manager's approval you can get up to 4 weeks only. So left 3 weeks you have left. So in those 3 weeks you can take annual leave. All right. And then when you take annual leave, you can work on this on those days. You can consider that you are working as regular, so you can pick up 3 shifts on that annual leave time and work extra. So this is the way you can make 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, because there are no restrictions anymore, so you can work as much as you want. Honestly, the more energy you have, the more you can work, right? So you need to rejuvenate yourself, you need to give yourself time also. I'm not saying that you should work 7 days a week. I know some people, they still do that, they work 7 days a week. It gets complicated, it gets difficult also when you work 7 days a week, guys. So think about yourself, think about your health also. So you need to think wisely, because what happen is, if you are overworking, you can stress yourself, there are more chances of you making mistakes. So what I'm saying is, when you choose to work extra, when you choose to work 7 days or 6 days a week, it makes you tired, and then you are going to make more mistakes. So there is a weak point here, that your managers, your supervisors, they make your rota, they assign you duties, they would be knowing that how much you are working, and they will keep an eye on you. Not all the supervisors or managers do that, but some they do. And then also the managers, they are aware about the stress level in the NHS also. So if you are going to work 6 days a week, you will be having only one day to rest. It will be very difficult, guys. So I only work 3 days a week, and I know how stressful it is. So I'm not suggesting you to work 7 days or 6 days a week, but if you have any target to achieve, if you are willing to earn, if you are willing to work extra, if you have energy to do that, you can make that money, you can do it, and there is no harm in doing it. I remember when my husband was about to come here, and that time it was COVID time, so he had to quarantine, and I was to pay 1750 pounds for his quarantine hotel, and it is expensive. And that time I set a goal that I will do bank shifts, and then I will save that money before he comes, and in order to pay the hotel quarantine. It was 1750 pounds, so it's a lot of money. If you have any set goal to achieve, if you have any target to achieve, then you can do it. But don't make any mistake, guys, because if you are going to make mistakes, you are going to put your NMC pin at risk. And when you work extra, it's tiring, it's difficult, because NHS is very busy. But a lot of people here, a lot of nurses, they do work 7 days a week also, they do work 6 days a week also. Most of them, what they do is they do night shifts. So it's totally up to you. If night shift suits you, you can do that. So in summary, what we discussed today, how you can make that money. You can do overtime, you can do bank shift, you can do agency also. There is no limitation for your in your sponsoring shift to do work as much as you want. You can do as much as you want. There are no restrictions. But when you go out work in the agency, there is only 20 hours you are allowed to work. All right. So overtime, you can do overtime as much as you want, whenever they post whenever they need staff, or whenever your manager or your in charge say that we need some staff tomorrow or today as overtime or as bank, you can go and work on that time in times of need. And they need staff all the time. All right, all the time. Honestly, I'm telling you, every day I'm home, I'm on maternity leave, I'm getting messages all the time. We need staff today, for today afternoon, today morning, tonight. So there is no problem if you want to work extra, and there is no you can work whenever you want, whatever shift you want, whatever timing suits you. The managers, the supervisor, they are very nice here. They are very cooperative. If you want to work 10 to 8 shift, they can give you that. If you want to work 9 to 5, they can give you that shift. So it's not a problem. Even if you have childcare, they are going to accommodate you. So that's it, guys, for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and colleagues. You can also share it with them who are planning to come to the UK. I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. God bless.